My beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your weekly love reading for this week of October 23rd to the 30th. Stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac signs, feelings, and actions towards you for the week. So let's get started into it here for you, Leo. We have first card out with very soon. Be clear about what you want. We also have the energy of magnetic souls. Your sacred souls are instantly drawn towards each other. And we also have listen and reflect. All right, so I definitely feel like for a lot of you Leos, you are going to find that there is a certain someone this week or specific people that you almost feel like are being magnetized towards you. Your first card out is very soon, so it definitely looks like you are going to be placed with having to make a decision revolving a connection or a person here. So with listen and reflect coming in as well, I definitely feel like there could be a very important conversation that is had this week where there is a really large message here to really listen, really read between the lines and hear what is being said towards you. So let's see what else is coming through here for you, Leo, and how you are going to be feeling about this for the week. And you have the energy of pride and ego. We also have material world and recognition. All right, so Leo, I feel like you have a very, very, very strong focus on your goals, your financial goals, your goals for yourself. And I feel like you may find yourself a bit closed off with this pride and ego energy. I feel like for some of you, you may be avoiding making a decision, or some of you may not be 100% certain on what you really want from this person or what you really want out of love in general. But it does look like somebody is going to be giving you a lot of their attention this week and wanting a lot of your attention this week. And I feel like that is where the decisive energy comes in on how much are you going to give to this person. I definitely feel like for some of you, you are going to connect with somebody through a work endeavor or from somebody through work. It doesn't necessarily have to be that they're at your job, but there's a very, very high possibility of it. So if you are starting a new job around this time, I definitely feel like if you are a single Leo, there is somebody that you are going to connect to very strongly at this place of employment or through some sort of financial endeavor here. And with pride and ego too very soon, it definitely does look like your energy is interesting because it looks like a part of you wants to make a choice, but then a part of you wants to wait something out in this connection. So if you are in a relationship, you can have different reasons on why you are doing so. If you are connecting to somebody or meeting somebody through a financial situation, you may be like weighing your options, or like I get like a pro and con list type of energy. It's like, what are the pros of me being with this individual? What are the cons of me being with this individual? There's definitely a brainstorming energy I'm feeling here. So let's clarify this for you, Leo. Nonetheless, somebody's going to be giving you attention this week or more of their attention, and you have to choose with what you want to do with it. So let's get more details on it. Some of you, this person may have been ignoring you for work or avoiding this connection in terms because of work energy, or, you know, I feel like people use work as an excuse some of the times. Some of the times it actually is influencing. You just have to Pro and con that. Really, I'm getting a very big pro and con energy. So let's see what we have. In your first card out, we have flow with the Wheel of Fortune. So in a general aspect, even in your love life and in your overall life, it looks like things are shifting. It looks like things are changing. You have the Wheel of Fortune come in for your energy of today and your energy for this week for love now. So things are going to change here, Leo, and I feel like the shift in your love life is going to require you to start making more decisions or being more clear on what type of person that you want to manifest for yourself. So we also have the energy of reach out with the Three of Pentacles. I mean, this is literally the energy of work, and it's on magnetic souls and material world with the Three of Pentacles. Now, if work is not your predictive energy, somebody may be gifting you something around this time, Leo. Somebody may also be reaching out to you, and you may have not heard from this person in quite some time. It definitely looks like somebody is reaching out to you. You have a very large emphasis of that for around this time, and now you're actually getting it as we start the week off. So I feel like you are definitely going to be receiving some messages, some phone calls, even some compromising energy here. Because like I said, for some of you, work or a focus on work could have been influencing this connection in a negative way. There could definitely be a change where you two are compromising in that sector. And you also have move with the Chariot. There you go. So there is definitely some breakthroughs happening in your love life this week, Leo. I feel like for a lot of you, if you are starting a new job, I really do feel like you can meet somebody at your job if you are single. Others of you, if you are in a relationship and something about work, finance, were influencing this connection, it does look like you are receiving a shift and breakthrough out of that energy. Some of you just feel like you haven't been heard with listen and reflect. Your person may be a lot more like they are open ears now, where before their ears seemingly so were closed. And I feel like with pride and ego, that could have definitely pissed you off to a certain extent. So let's see here, Leo. Some of you may hear from someone randomly. They may even ask you or gift you something out of nowhere. They may even want to take you out, pay for you. Let's see. This is for Leo for the week. What do we have going on in their love life? Can we please open up this spread in clarification? So on the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Emperor. Yeah. So if you are not, if work is not involved, this person could just have money. This person could be a boss. This person could be a CEO. This person is definitely in a position of, I can take care of you, Leo. Or I want to take care of you more now, Leo. On the Three of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, some of you Leos are definitely going to be pursued by multiple people this week. I definitely feel like for my single Leos with options or coming into some options that you may not even know were available for you, very soon is your first card out. So that's showing me that you are going to have to make some decisions on your end on what and how you place your energy or whom you give your energy to. And on the Chariot, we have the Three of Cups. So some of you may go to like a work outing or something like that, or I definitely getting asked on a date situation, rekindling the vibes between you and your person and finally having that breakthrough of energy. Because I feel like for a lot of you, especially with very soon pride and ego, the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor on the same row, if you're in a relationship, there could have been a very strong power play. Like who's going to say something first? Or who's going to decide to express themselves more first? It's kind of like there's a breakthrough in that, and there's going to be a compromising conversation that breaks this connection past the tension and more towards the happiness, which even can result in you two going out and like doing something together, being in a different environment in a very helpful way. So I definitely get some sort of compromising energy for connections where you could definitely even be gifted something or they spend money on you somehow, some way. Others of you, I definitely feel like you could be getting asked out on a date. I mean, it does say very soon. And I keep staring at the fact that it says that for some reason. And I feel like for a lot of you, if you were totally in the no department of love, you may turn around to the yes department of love. Let's see. Your possible challenge for this week, Leo, is the 8 of Swords. So your challenge is getting out of your head and making a decision, releasing the pride and the ego and sitting in your power of the Emperor, Empress, male or female. It doesn't matter. But for a lot of you, you are finally feeling like you are in more alignment with that divine union of a relationship, or finally in alignment with that divine counterpart. Your advice for this week for love, Leo, is the Lovers. So let yourself feel a connection. A lot of you, there could absolutely be full-on reconciliation to where this person may not be somebody that you've been around lately. They could absolutely be somebody that is a bit further in your past. Others of you, there's definitely a soulmate coming into your life this week, or you are in a connection that is requiring you to learn the lessons of a soul, specifically in a romantic relationship. Now, Lovers, as your advice could also be to make a decision or choose a specific person to give your energy to. Because a lot of you, if you have options, you're spreading yourself out a little bit too thin, and you may not come to a realization that you are draining your own energy by doing so. And your advice here, Leo, is the 4 of Cups. Yeah. So your advice is to open up to what excites you or who excites you. Because for a lot of you, you may have felt like your connection was very predictable or was getting a bit, I'm trying to think of a good word. Not predictable, but you know when you're just like in an energy where you are feeling like you're living the same day with them, Monday to Friday, and it's like, where'd the excitement go? I definitely feel like that is having a major turnaround for some of you. You know, I feel like if somebody wants to rekindle with you here, Leo, I get an iffy energy on that. I feel like there's a majority of you that will let this person in. I feel like there's a majority of you that will possibly ignore this individual. But let's clarify this once more here for you, Leo. You definitely have someone around you, or you will have people around you this week. Because it definitely looks like there are people around you. And your advice is to get out of your head and possibly stop thinking worst case scenario. The 8 of Swords does that. They definitely think the worst over what could definitely happen. And that's probably where I see somebody making like a pro and con list. All right, let's clarify. On the Emperor, we have the 6 of Pentacles. If you are not meeting anybody through work, or somebody is not buying you something or spending money on you, then you are definitely manifesting in a much stable energy for a much more stable energy for your relationship, or a much more stable person. Because if money is not involved, then this person just is super stable. Like literally, they have a good job. They have an apartment or a home, or like they pay their bills on time, things along those lines. So that's what I mean. If like money or finances have not been influencing this connection, then there is a extreme sense of stability coming into your love life. And on the Knight of Cups, we have the 5 of Wands. Leo, if you are single, you may have more than one person vying for your attention this week. Some of you may have a past person versus some new people, or some past people versus a new person. Not that they're actually like fighting each other. But some of you may find yourself a little bit challenged in who you want to give your cup of love to. Or some of you may come to a realization, or maybe feeling that energy of, oh my gosh, wait a minute, not me being interested at someone at work. Sometimes that could cause a sense of overthought inside you, where part of you is like, I'm really feeling connected to this person. Another part of you is like, no, don't mix business and pleasure. And then the other part of you is like, no, but I feel really connected to this individual. I'll give you a little bit of a spiel about work at the end of this. On the 3 of Cups, we have the 3 of Swords. On the 8 of Swords as your challenge for the week, we have the 8 of Wands. So a lot of you are going to come face to face with the fact that you are possibly still holding back because you have been hurt before. Whether it be in this connection, whether it be in your past, I feel like there is expansion and a breakthrough for you in this connection, but you're finding yourself so iffy on hurt. 333 coming in. On the Lovers, we have the Ace of Pentacles as your advice. So there it is. If you have more than one energy in your life this week or into your life this week, this is a weekly. So come back on October 29th, 30th and let me know, okay? Because a lot of you, and a lot of the times, these are predictive energies, especially when I make them longer in time frame. Anyways, your advice is to make a decision on where you place your effort. There it is. So I feel like for a lot of you Leos, you're going to get some effort and you're going to get some offers by somebody or multiple people this week. And you're going to have to decide who you want to give that pentacle back to. Your advice is to be open to putting in your effort into experiencing more of a connection. But with the 4 of Cups here, it's 50-50. I feel like for some of you, you're going to say, no, I don't feel like I'm ready. I don't want to deal with that. I'm just not in that position and decide to ignore these individuals or this offer. But let's see. On the 4 of Cups, we have the Empress. Yeah. Some of you feel like you need more time to come into realization on who's your counterpart. Emperor, Empress energy. This is the divine union. So, if you are in a current connection, I definitely feel like you are going to be finding you and your person breaking through some energies, arguments, tension, and really seeing that you two are each other's match. Now, sometimes those realizations take difficulty. And in this moment, it looks like it does. Unfortunately. Sorry, I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes you have a push and pull with someone and it shows you that you two cannot work out. And sometimes it shows you that you two can work out. In this situation, I feel like it's 50-50. Some of you are going to come to a realization that yes, it can. Some of you are going to come to a realization that no, it can't. But you are being guided to continuously be open to love and open to soulmates. So now back to the work situation, which I'm going to clarify again because I don't know why they're giving you the 3 of Swords here, because it's showing me that for some of you, you are still letting that issue between the two of you not trust them, or that issue from your past relationship cause you to feel like you just can't trust people. So you definitely look like you're working on some things with love this week. And I feel like Spirit's going to place some offers and some people or some apologies in your connection or in your life to make you come challenge. Here it is, 8 of Swords to the 8 of Wands, face to face with your own fears. Because your advice is to either give a new connection a chance or actually decide on someone. So I don't know. Some of y'all Leos may have options after options after options. And Spirit is saying, look, Leo, you are spreading out your energy way too thin. One of these energies are your divine counterpart. But if you do not open your eyes now, then there they go. Now back to the work situation. I feel like love, any type of love is possible. My parents met at work. And here I am. So, don't let people's perception of what they think you should do make you feel like you shouldn't do something. So that's for my people who could possibly be connecting to somebody through work, or definitely will be, because I could be predicting that for you right now. Clarify this for Leo once more, please. We have the Six of Pentacles to the Page of Swords. So definitely a spark in curiosity. Despite whether you're making a full-on decision or not, you're definitely a bit curious here of what's happening in your love life, or you may find yourself a bit like, what's this? On the Five of Wands, we have the King of Wands. I'm telling you, you're either getting a lot of attention from people, or you're going to definitely find yourself in a little bit of a heat of the moment type of energy. And on the Three of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so there's your pro and con list. There's your options, there's your confusion, and there is exactly why Spirit wants you to be clear about what you want. Because it looks like for some of you, I actually just saw a meme about this, and it was like, God, where is my person? And they were like, I sent him to you, but you didn't like his eyebrows. Some of you could resonate to that, where Spirit's kind of like, look, I sent you a couple people, you didn't like them, so you gotta wait for me to align other people into your life. On the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands up there as your challenge, we have the Queen of Cups. So your challenge is expressing through your heart and being more vulnerable with pride and ego. That could be pretty difficult, because I feel like for some of you Leos right now, you do have a harder exterior. On the Lovers to the Ace of Pentacles as your advice, we have the World. Yeah, so if you allow it, cycles will close. If you allow it, better people will come. If you allow it, this connection will get better. But I always say this too, which I will clarify after, clarifying. On the Empress, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are coming more in alignment with your person of marriage, with your person of true divine union. But it's going to require you to work on some things within you, as well as this individual too. Now, this is going to possibly be a little bit hard to hear for some of you, but I gotta say what I have to say. You have the Emperor, you have the Empress, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the King of Wands. Leo, if you are constantly giving in to temptation and intimate advances with multiple women, multiple men, and you're wondering where or how is your divine counterpart going to come in, your overextension of your intimacy is blocking this person. It is actually energetically causing this individual to be unseen in your life. So I'm sorry if I had to call some of you out, but some of you, this could be vice versa, where the person that you so much want to see you as the divine counterpart, they're too busy getting tempted by Melissa around the corner. Now you need to come to a realization on if you want to settle to be an option for a person like that, or if you want to be the ringleader of the options. Either way, whether you're the one that's doing it or voluntarily in the situation, it is blocking the growth of your love life or this connection specifically. Because a lot of the times when you are in connections with somebody who is quote unquote acting out in that sense, you are required to remove yourself. The more you stay in it, the more you are allowing this person to feel like that behavior is okay. So some of you are kind of like, well, I'm going to stick it out. I know they're going to change. No, that's not majority of the time what happens? Usually removing yourself from the energy is the only true expansion you can have. Because even if you do wait out a situation and the person does eventually end up changing in 10 years, whatever you were supposed to be or have in that 10 years is automatically not in your destiny anymore because you spent it waiting on another individual to change. So there are multiple paths you can go down. So Leo, this portion, like I said, is not going to resonate to everybody. But if you are wondering, where is your person? Where is your divine counterpart? Or why is this person never being who they should be towards me? Because you need to either remove yourself from them or you need to come to the realization that giving out your life force to multiple men and multiple women is only just going to drain your own life force. It has nothing to do. Yes, it will give you a small sense of satisfaction for a moment, but then you will end up continuously being drained and wondering, where is your person? So for some of you, you have no idea that that is why this is happening to you, and I'm here to tell you that it is. So, yeah. And some of you, you may even come to a realization that even the little, I guess you can call them playmates, if you do resonate to that, none of these playmates match you. None of these playmates, you actually feel that, that connection with them. It's because you are resonating on that lower level frequency of temptation and, what's the word I'm looking for? Sexual advantages, which will no longer serve you except for in that moment. So some of you don't realize that the stability or the lack of stability towards a connection is holding you back. Whether it's your lack of stability or their lack of stability. So if you resonate with that, which it just randomly dawned on to me, it's not going to be everybody's story. Spirit is saying, close out the cycle. There is a better, more stable and committed soulmate out there that doesn't have playmates all around town. And if you are the Leo that I'm speaking to in actuality, then Spirit wants you to take reign of yourself and your power, because being very easily tempted is lower vibrational energy. That's just what it is. And they want you to level up your energy to be more stable, to be more committed, and actually face yourself. And why is it so difficult for you to commit yourself or to be vulnerable? So this is interesting because they don't call you out like this all the time. So I do feel like there's possibly like one or two of you, maybe more, that are like, oh shit, what the hell? So let's move through. I don't know why this was so long, but let's continue. All the way from Aries to Pisces, we are going to get each zodiac sign's future feelings and future actions towards you for the week. So in terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart, we have Aries, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Yeah. So all the way from Aries to Pisces, please show me each zodiac sign's future actions. Feelings, and now future actions towards Leo. All the way from Aries to Pisces. Please show me each zodiac sign's future actions towards Leo for the rest of the month. For the rest of the week. Oh, the month is almost over, but for the rest of this week, please. All right, here we go. Leo, take what resonates with this portion as well. Leave the rest behind. We have Aries. Just being near you is intoxicating, and the Hermit. So this is very interesting. It looks like the Aries is staying to themselves as much as possible, but deep, deep down inside, they do want to be around you. But with the Hermit, as their actions towards you, it does look like Aries does not want to be the initiator of coming out of Hermit mode. So it looks like they're going to ultimately stay to themselves this week, even though they actually do want to be around you. Next up is we have Taurus. I want to feel that way again, and the Knight of Cups. So definitely going to feel pursued and loved and wanted by a Taurus this week. They want to feel that way again, and I definitely feel like they're going to be turning their charm on, and definitely showing you that they want to love you, that they have feelings for you, and showing more of that interest towards you, Leo. Next we have up is Gemini. I wish I could share my good news with you and the Page of Wands. So it looks like Gemini is going to do that. There it is. Page of Wands is an indication of good news. So Gemini definitely has something that they want to share with you, tell you. So Page of Wands energy for me is like a text message where it's like, oh my God, hey, you won't believe what happened. Something like that. So it looks like Gemini definitely has something exciting to tell you. And we have Cancer with I left before you could leave me and the Six of Swords. So it looks like Cancer has been dealing with some abandonment issues, and it looks like they have decided to withdraw from this connection or actually separate from you because they assumed that you were going to do that first. With the Six of Swords here, they're definitely putting some sort of distance in this connection. Some of you may also live at a distance from a Cancer, but it looks like they may be quite withdrawn from the connection this week. Next up is we have Leo. I feel you leaving me behind, and the High Priestess. So you are Leo, so take which way you want to take this. Leo feels like you are withdrawing from them. They feel like you are leaving them behind. I feel like they're trying to dream about you, telepathically connect to you, or do some sort of spiritual hoovoo juju here. I feel like they don't want to be left behind by you, Leo, but I feel like they are trying to pick up on your vibes with the High Priestess and the Empress. They feel like you're focusing very much onto yourself, and they're like just hoping that they can attract you back in, I feel. Next up is we have Virgo. I feel you even though we are apart, and the Eight of Cups. So a lot of you are walking away from a Virgo. Virgo is trying to get over you. They feel you even though you two are apart in energy, with the Eight of Cups as their actions towards you, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. I feel like Virgo is trying to focus solely on their stability and their growth. It does look like you two are in a process of trying to get over each other, but they still feel your energy. They still feel your vibes very strongly. I don't feel like it's that easy for them to get over you. Next up is we have Libra. So many things remind me of you and the King of Pentacles. So some of you are definitely in a relationship with a Libra. They're definitely being reminded of you very often in their daily life. If you are separated from a Libra, I feel like they're very much focusing on their work. They may try to show you that they're more stable now in some way, shape, or form. But there could be music or songs or words that are reminding them of you here. I feel like they could also come in with some sort of stability towards you and show you some loyalty. Next up is we have Scorpio. I am afraid to contact you and the Page of Swords. So I feel like Scorpio has something to say, but they're kind of wishy-washy on saying it to you. So some of you are actually in a connection with a Scorpio, and they have something that they want to express towards you. But I get that they could be fearful of like pissing you off or kind of saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing. They're definitely watching you with the Page of Swords, but a lot of the times the Page of Swords can have minimal communication. So they could be definitely keeping a very close eye on you and watching what you're doing and looking for their right moment to say what they want to say to you. Page of Swords gives me the energy of how are you doing? How are you feeling? How's your day going? Usually question energy. Next up, so it looks like they're going to say something, but it could be on a minimal, in a very minimal way. It's not like they're saying like a whole paragraph. Next, we have a Sagittarius. I will wait for a sign from you and the King of Swords. So definitely looks like you two are giving each other the cold shoulder here. They're waiting for the right moment to say something to you. They're waiting for the right moment to possibly break the ice between the two of you. Because it definitely looks like there is some sort of distance and detachment towards this connection. Some of you are actually connecting to a Sagittarius, and you two are kind of just like not having the greatest vibes at the moment, but it does look like you two will ultimately come into connection or reconnection after this moment of giving each other the cold shoulder or possible silence. Next we have up is Capricorn. I knew exactly what I was doing, and the Five of Pentacles. So some of you feel very neglected by a Capricorn. It does look like Capricorn possibly played you in that sense where they knew what they were doing and they had the plan to leave you out anyway. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Time out with the Six of Cups. All right. I feel like a Capricorn abandoned you or neglected you, or they made you feel so neglected that you ended up abandoning them. They may come in with some I miss yous. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing by trying to get your heart to be softer towards them. I feel like for some of you, this could be a little bit of a warning. Capricorn could come around saying that they miss you and they love you and this, that, and the other, but ultimately they abandoned you. Or did at least something very serious to cause an abandoned energy or neglected energy. Next we have up is Aquarius. I hope that you can forgive me one day, and the 5 of Cups. So could be feeling very disappointed by an Aquarius this week. Could be feeling let down by an Aquarius. It does look like they hope that you'll forgive them one day. Let's see, are they apologizing to you or just disappointing? Some of you, there's some sort of letdown over travel plans or travel situation. I feel like they're hoping that you two get a new fresh start and there is forgiveness. So I do feel like they are going to initiate something of a new beginning, possibly more towards the end of the week. And lastly, we have Pisces. You and I were too young, and the Ace of Pentacles. So Pisces may feel like you two were too young and or possibly immature when you two tried to connect. It does look like Pisces feels like there's a possibility that things are more stable here between the two of you. Some of you could even meet a new Pisces that you once knew, like back in the day, and things were never romantic, and things may come to a romantic energy between the two of you, but they definitely have an offer here for you. They want to see things grow with you. They want to see stability happen. And with the world, I feel like they feel like you two can have a very successful relationship, and they have an offer they want to give to you now. So thank you, my beautiful Leos, for being here and for watching. I hope you have a great week ahead. And Leo, do not forget that for the rest of the year, we do have the 2024 Year of the Dragon Fortune Card Scratch-Offs going in any kit purchased off my Etsy shop. I do still have more Wish Flash paper, so until I sell out fully of Wish Flash paper kits, they will continuously be on sale. And then I'm going to have out my monthly goodies, my monthly goodie bags, which I'm hoping to make specific Zodiac sign candles. So if you are interested in receiving a fortune card scratch off, or you want to gift this kit to someone else, you can find my Etsy shop link down below in the description box, as well as the comment section when I actually remember to put it in the comment section, because I don't remember to do that all the time. But you can also customize the kit to Leo and get all Leo customized goodies, such as Leo lion stickers and more Zodiac vibes. You can also customize the kit to any Zodiac sign if you want to get it for someone that is not a Leo. So thank you, Leos. I love y'all so very much. And also, I am back on TikTok. So if you want to extra see these readings early, you can follow my TikTok, Miss Machiste 88, where I'm going to be live streaming the recordings before I post it public on YouTube. I used to do that a long time ago when I first started the channel, but then I stopped because the other phone that I was streaming on was like super old and ancient, and I just feel like it was just like, whenever I was done streaming, the phone was like super hot, and I was like, yeah, I don't need a phone to like blow up in my face, so let's not use this anymore. But thankfully, I went to AT&T and got an upgrade. So now I have a streaming phone for TikTok, as well as I will go back and forth and go on Instagram too. But you can also follow your Instagram, Miss Machiste's Leos, where you'll see all things regarding this channel and all cool, cute Leo memes that I find. So, thank you, Leos. Love y'all. Have a great week. Bye now.